My name is Jemma. Yeah, in the lead up to my diagnosis of ME/CFS, I had contracted an infection which affected my lungs. I just started to have like a lot of like lung infections, so sort of chest infections. I just have coughs and colds all the time. I just generally had this really like difficult fatigue. I was just really exhausted a lot of the time, and yeah, like a lot of aches and pains. I wasn't able to socialise really at all on the weekends. I kind of found it more and more difficult to work 5 days a week, so I had to drop my hours. I couldn't do the things that I was doing before, like hiking, going on holiday, things like that. I was like trying lots of different things, but the doctors didn't really have an answer. Finally, I was told that I had like a bacterial lung infection, and I was given like a long dose of antibiotics. I was probably on about 60%, and I just suddenly went straight like back down to like 20%. I just felt so unwell, and I just started having a lot of time off work. I was getting dizzy, like sensitivity to light. I was getting loads of migraines, headaches, like really bad headaches, feeling sick, like nausea. It was like the CFS and ME symptoms were like to the extreme suddenly. So I found the Gupta Program through a friend who recommended it. I think the biggest improvement quite quickly was to do with my headaches and migraines. So I had these really debilitating migraines that I was getting like 3 or 4 times a month. And quite quickly I found, I think it was the meditations a lot that helped with those. Within about 3 months, they were becoming a lot less regular. I also noticed quite quickly an improvement in my mental health, in my well-being. So I think I just found just being part of a community and, you know, the webinars that Ashok does every week, I just found them really comforting. And it was just really nice to hear other people's stories, and that I guess, yeah, that I didn't feel so alone in what I was going through. I think a big milestone for me was probably about 3 or 4 months into doing Gupta. I started doing some volunteer work, so I hadn't been able to work. Volunteering I was doing was on my feet. I just remember feeling that was like quite a big change. And I also started studying in May this year. And yeah, just being able to concentrate like on something, on anything for like more than half an hour. For me, that was really big sort of step. And also I went to a friend's birthday party, and just, yeah, I've slowly just been able to socialise a lot more, which has been really nice. Generally, I'm able to do exercise every day now, which I wasn't able to do. I'd say about a year ago, when I started Gupta, I was probably at about 25-30% in my energy levels, and now I am, I would say, about 75%, probably a bit more on good days. I just feel a lot more positive about my future and moving forward. I feel confident, much more confident in myself and my abilities and what I can do.